up, all my fight fans? UFC 289 just happened this Saturday, and oh my God, what a statement that Charles Oliveira made. He completely showed everybody he pretty much really, you know what, shadowed that Roy Jones Jr. Y'all must have forgot saying, because he came out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere. He came out and pretty much showed everybody why he should be considered one of the greatest lightweights of all time. This guy straight up walked in there, did his thing, and pretty much put a beating on Beneil Dariush. He pretty much was able to do anything he wanted whenever he wanted to Beneil Dariush. Was it competitive? Somewhat, because Beneil, you know, he had some little key moments on the ground here and there, but pretty much Charles Oliveira was not afraid, was not intimidated, and was in no way in any kind of risk of losing that fight, because he came up, went back to his feet, was using those thunderous head leg kicks that he was able to land on Beneil and stun Beneil, and pretty much was able to get him to the ground, use some ground and pound, and pretty much stop the fight. Got the fight stoppage, got the win, got the victory, and on he moves. You know, no disrespect to Beneil, no disrespect to Beneil whatsoever, but I feel like when you look at that top five, you look at Islam Makhachev, you look at Michael Chandler, you look at Dustin Poirier, you look at Justin Gaethje, and you look at Charles Oliveira. Unfortunately, not to his fault of his own, but Beneil has yet to be in there with some of these guys. And there's levels to the game, just like Islam Makhachev actually has stated in a tweet during that fight, or during the victory of that fight. There's levels to this game, and I just did not see Beneil in that level quite yet. I would have loved to see him against possibly a Justin Gaethje or maybe a Dustin Poirier. I'm sure he's going to get those fights down the line, but I would have loved to see that. But Charles Oliveira is just pretty much one hell of a fighter. One hell of a fighter. Definitely one of my favorite fighters right now. I mean, the guy is just so great at what he does. And he's such a fan favorite, and he's always an action fighter. Like, so far, all of his fights, including his loss, he's lost to Islam Makhachev. Very unfortunate, but even that was somewhat of entertaining. So all of his fights have been just been really exciting to see. Really exciting builds, really exciting to really want to watch, want to tune in, and it's just definitely a great fighter. Personally, my personal opinion, he's one hell of a great fighter. So what is next for Charles Oliveira? Well, why not give him a title shot? Yeah, I know what you guys are going to say. He definitely lost pretty badly in that fight against Islam Makhachev. He lost. It was very one-sided, completely just domination by Islam. It literally looked flawless. It looked like he had no hard time whatsoever in that fight. So we don't know what happened. Maybe it was really that Charles Oliveira, or Islam Makhachev has Charles Oliveira's number, or maybe the fact that Charles Oliveira took Islam lightly. Maybe he was just so confident with his skill, with his tactic that he has always been, with getting knocked down and being able to have these guys go to the ground and be able to submit them, or be able to use some of his striking ability. But basically in that fight with Islam, he was not able to do anything to Islam Makhachev whatsoever. Islam was able to do anything he wanted at will, at no risk whatsoever. So who knows? Maybe a part 3 would actually show a little bit different fight. Maybe it will show a little bit more of the same. Maybe Islam has Charles Oliveira's number, or maybe the fact that Charles Oliveira maybe we just had an off night that night. Maybe he wasn't quite there, wasn't quite himself. You never know. But this actually could show us a lot in there. Right now, you got Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier doing a BMF title fight for themselves in July 29th. So that could possibly also be a number 1 contendership, because it's also fresh meat, fresh blood. We never seen these guys face Islam, but at the same time, why not give Charles Oliveira another title shot? I mean, the guy was a great champion himself. Yeah, he had that little weight dispute, which to me was bull. I feel like he was just screwed over. I feel like he was done dirty, even though 5 pounds, 0.5 is what? Like maybe the weight of your pinky tip and such. Like, come on. It's nothing. It's nothing. I really felt like he should have kept his championship. So other than that, he was a great champion, a very exciting champion, a guy that took on all comers. At the end of the day, did Islam actually deserve a title fight? Not necessarily, if you really think about it. Yeah, he's been on a crazy win streak, but at the same time, who did he beat to get there? It was the same thing like Beneil Dariush. He did not beat anybody top 5. But at the end of the day, yeah, he did beat Charles Oliveira and did become champion. So there's no other way around that. But that's just showing you and telling you that Charles Oliveira was willing to fight anybody at any time and anywhere. He did not care. So why not give him another chance? Why not give him a title shot? Because at the end of the day, Islam, did he deserve it? No. Did he win it? Yes. So does Charles Oliveira deserve it? Yes. It's not like he's getting a title shot right away. They offered him that fight back in January. They offered him to go over there to Australia again when Volkanovski took on that fight. But At the end of the day, Charles Oliveira felt like he wasn't ready, and he wanted another fight, and he fought Beneil Dariush. He got the win, so why not give him another title shot? So guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you think Charles Oliveira deserved another title shot? Do you think he should fight one more? Maybe the loser of the BMF title fight, the winner between Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier, going after that title fight against Islam Makhachev. Let me know in the comments, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.